We,
Welcome
you to the
Summer.
capital.
Of the Philippines, Baguio City.
My dear tourists, have you heard the Baguio curse? If the couple went to Baguio, they would definitely break up. But others live here. Is the summer capital of the Philippines a city of breakup or makeup? But why is it called the summer capital of the Philippines? It's because a lot of folks from the lowland go up here to find refuge from the hot summer months.
Good morning, tourists! I'm Irish from Sun Travel and Tours, and we will be your tour guide for today's running tour. Did you know the word na imbagal daw means good day? So if you want to greet your friends on a good day, remember the naimbagal daw. And now, I welcome you to the perfect place to visit during the summer here in the Philippines. But before that, my partner Rosel will explain more about our rules and regulation.
Naimbagnaan daw tourist. I'm Rosel Manzano and you can call me Ate Rosel. It's my pleasure to be on this tour, but right now, I'd like to take this moment to discuss some rules and regulations. First, smoking is not allowed inside the bus. Second, please stay with your group at all times. And lastly, pay attention to the time. Is that okay, my dear tourists? Okay. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to call my attention. For right now, I'd like to call on Mr. Edwin to discuss the temperature here in Baguio City.
Have you guys brought your jackets? Because as our tour started, you will definitely feel the temperature of Baguio. Yes, the temperature in Baguio is ranging from 15 degrees to 25 degrees Celsius. The city really experienced higher than 27 degrees Celsius, even during warmest parts of the year. Did you know that Baguio City is approximately 250 kilometers north of Manila? Yes, situated in the province of Benguet, the city is landlocked within the province of Benguet, thus bounding it on all sides by its different municipalities. On the north by the capital of the La Trinidad, on the east by Itugon, on the south and west by Tuba. And now I will give back the floor to Ms. Rosel.
Thank you, Mr. Edwin. Is everyone still kicking? Get ready because we are now approaching our first destination, the Lion's Head along Cannon Road, where you can see on your left side how massive this sculpture is. Did you know that it is big as 4-story building, which measures 40 feet high? They said that visiting here in Baguio City would not be perfect without taking a picture of it. So what are you waiting for? Before we dig into the story, you can take a picture and enjoy the panoramic mountain view. However, it is not the original one, and there is another limestone rock formation, but it is hidden by vegetation. It was the Lions Club members of Baguio City who developed during the time of former Mayor Luis Nardizabal from 1969 to 1970, and it has become the favorite stopover of local and foreign tourists. And now I am giving the floor to Mr. Andre to talk about more destination.
Thank you so much, Miss Manzano. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Andre Mendoza, but you can just call me Kuya Andre. On behalf of Sun Travel and Tours, I will be guiding you all for the next destinations we'll be encountering in the City of Pine. I won't even ask if any of you are awake or if you check the person beside you is still awake, because I know for a fact that everyone here is excited to see the wonderful places in Baguio. Am I right? So enough talking, because we are now approaching the Ililica Artist Village or Ililica Artist Watering Hole. This is one of Baguio's hidden gems, I must say, because if you look outside this food hub, it looks normal and has a natural vibe to it. But once you get inside, you'll see the most unique art pieces and architectural design, like the tree houses that introduces you all to the wonderful landscape of Baguio. But the fun doesn't stop there, because this place offers you the most unique dishes in the city that you shouldn't miss out on. So some of you might ask, why am I showing a food hub in our tour? Well, for me, when unique art and food is combined into one, the result is worth it for a tourist spot for new visitors in the city. Not only is this place good for your eyes, but also for your appetite. What's not to like about unique food and amazing art, am I right? So once again, I hope you all consider going furthermore to this place, because it is like entering a whole new world. So we are now headed to our next destination, so sit back and enjoy the ride. I know some of you are all tired of seeing my face, so let's get right into our next destination. We are now arriving at the Laperal White House. So if some of you are quite tired already, you might want to open your eyes widely and your senses as sharp as possible, because we are now looking at one of the haunted places here in Baguio City. Now everybody look to your left side. This house is one of the unfortunate shelters of those affected during the Japanese colonial era. Many stories about this house are from the people who keep the house well kept and secured. Specifically the housekeepers and security guards, on which they tell these type of stories where there are ghosts lurking in the windows, passing through the doors. And this of course is the reason why many tourists avoid this place. But for me, I like to shine a light to these types of historical spots because it is very important for us to know our past and that we have come a long way because of our ancestors. This somehow reflects us as Filipinos that we are not just what other people might think of us because of what they heard from a stranger. That even if our past is chaotic and tragic, we get to live our lives by our own actions. This somehow reflects in the house itself because many people have feared the lateral White House, but they don't know what truly is inside, where it is full of beautiful artifacts and architectural designs unique to the era. So I would like for all of you to admire the beautiful lateral White House and do not fear the ghosts inside, because I actually talked to some of them and surprisingly they are quite nice. Just kidding. And for now, our next destination, Mr. Miguel will tour us more around in Baguio City.
Thank you for that, Andre. Hello mga turista. Kaya niyo pa ba? My name is Miguel Santiago, your tour guide for today. I am very excited to guide all of you to two most visited places in Baguio City. Are you guys excited? If so, let's start already. In 5 minutes, we're gonna approach on our first destination, the Burnham Park. Burnham Park is considered to be one of the most famous parks in the country. It is located in Jose Abad Santos Drive, Baguio City, 2600 Benguet, Philippines. The park is named after Daniel Hudson Burnham, an American architect and an urban planner. He was also the one who laid the plans and design for Baguio City. It is called the Heart of Baguio because of the spot it's in. They offer all sorts of facilities suited for entertainment, relaxation, and recreation. Family-friendly options here include boating in the artificial lake, attending live concerts and performances, watching or playing sports, or just taking a leisurely strolls. Guys, please fall in line and let's take a stroll in this beautiful park. On your left, you can see the man-made lake if you guys want to experience boat paddling. You guys can rent and explore the wide lake and feed the ducks. On the other side of the park, you can actually see people eating on grass and tables. That is the picnic grove. You guys are hungry and you brought your food here, you guys can eat here before we go into our next destination. Are you guys done? We still have a little bit of time left. You guys can take pictures in these beautiful pine trees that they have. So, if so, let's go to the bus and head to our very next destination. How was your experience in Burnham Park? It's refreshing and relaxing, right? Now, we still have one more place to go before we end this tour. It is the La Trinidad Strawberry Farm. If you visit Baguio, don't forget to visit this place because it will surely be worth it. La Trinidad Strawberry Farm is one of the most famous farms in Baguio City. And before we go there, don't forget to bring your cameras and I highly recommend for you guys to try the strawberry taho and ice cream. You can also try strawberry picking. Luckily, we're in the season of strawberries, so you will likely pick a good bunch of strawberries, ranging from 200 to 250 pesos depending on its sizes. Here on your right, it is the most famous strawberry farm. And on your left, it is the orchard farm, which you can visit also. If you guys don't have any more questions, I am giving the floor now to Miss Nina.
Mabuhay! Hello everyone! I am Nina Militante. You can call me Ate Nina and I'll be your tour guide for today. Are you all excited to visit the place where you will be brought back to the memories of the past? If that's so, sit back and relax because as we approach Camp John Hay, it will surely give you not just enjoyment but will provide you with learning. Camp John Hay was the residence and former base of the American military during World War II in 1991. It became a safe place for American soldiers to cure their bodies and psyches in order to regain their strength. As you can see at your left side, there are many activities that can be done, such as tree drop adventure, zip line, and canopy ride. There are also butterfly farm where the children can be taken to see different kinds of butterflies. Can you now please look at your right side? Yes, you will see the totem pole that Ernesto Duang carved to depict a series of historical figures from the first half of the 20th century, and the cemetery of negativism that was designed for the soldiers to help them bury their bad thoughts, and up to this day it continues to serve its purpose. Here you will also find the history trail, secret garden, amphitheater, and bell house, which was built alongside the Bell Amphitheater. It was named after General Franklin Bell, the commanding general of the American forces in the Philippines, who lived at the Bell House. And now I am giving the floor to Mr. Edwin. Thank you.
Thank you, Nina. And hello again there, Baguio peeps. I'm your next tour guide, Edwin. Sit back and relax and enjoy our next destination. So, our next destination has historical and more experiences like paranormal activities, a horror-like place, and it's kind of like an abandoned. And you know it, guys, right? That's it. We will go into our next destination, and it's called Diplomat Hotel. Yes, you've heard that. Diplomat Hotel was a doctrine retreat house, or Dominican, which is served for the priests and nuns. So that's why it was very horror place like, because you know it's so much quiet place like that. But you know, the trivia, during the World War II, it was served as a military garrison and war prison for the war happening in the 1940s. And after that war, it is re-established and remodeled for some reasons that it could have beauty in itself. But as of today, yeah, it was abandoned, but it was remodeling for some photo shoots, weddings, and other activities that you want, and also paranormal activities and the horror experience in this place. So much having trouble with it. Yeah, that's it. And I hope you will enjoy your visit there and you get some experiences with it, and don't take it personally by having this kind of horror visit or paranormal activities that you have, okay? Thank you. And for now, on our next destination, we will have it Irish Guevara on the floor.
Once again, I'm Irish, your tour guide. As of this moment, we are now arriving at Good Shepherd Convention. Can you look at your right side where you will see the entrance of the popular souvenir shop here in Baguio. It was established in the year of 1952 through a mission by Bishop William Brasseur, and a convent started adopting children and ministering youth from the Cordillera provinces. Before we start talking about their delicacies, let me give you some trivia, my dear tourists. Since it is run by the Good Shepherd nuns, did you know that the money generated from the sales of their product is used for different charities sponsored by the Good Shepherd nuns? And also, it is for the maintenance and upkeep of the convent. Aside from being a convent, the scenic compound also serves as a well-maintained retreat for all the Roman Catholic educational institution. Going back, did you know that the ube jam is the most favorite delicacies here in Baguio? Take note, they also sell strawberry jam, peanut brittle, and chocolate crinkles. The Good Shepherd is located near other destinations such as Mines View Park and Ride Park. Are you guys all excited for our next destination? Sit back and relax because Mr. Edwin will tour us more around.
Thank you again for that, Irish. And now, my next destination again is like very special to our country, because it is the vacation in the summer capital of the Philippines by the presidents of the Philippines. It's called the Mansion. Yes, you got it right, the Mansion. The mansions look like a palace in another country, with more elegant and more appropriate structure that it has on its location. But yeah, for some reason, some tourists likely to visit it because it's more like they want to picture themselves having this kind of house and how they can appreciate looking or seeing this house for a second or for just a one-day tour. And for that, it has a very important privilege for us to unexpected see the President of the Philippines and surprisingly communicate with us, and for some reason and would like to expand their experiences and want to gain more tourists about it and how it would look like, the world-class structure that it has. And for it, it's kinda have a great potential for some tourists, like for the foreign, because it would garner and have the knowledge that this kind of mansion existing in the summer capital of the Philippines. Yeah, so guys, don't hesitate, go some picture with it, and don't forget, please respect the place and do not litter and enjoy the view. Okay, that's it. Thank you for that.
As we approach the Botanical Garden, it is located between Wright Park and the Teachers Camp, along Leonard Road. Did you know that this Botanical Garden had many names? Yes, you heard it right, such as Igorot Village because of the different Cordillera huts and statues that decorated the park. And next was the Botanical and Zoological Garden, where it was said that it has been a zoo, and most recently the Centennial Park in celebration of 100 years of Baguio City. Look to your right side, where you will be welcomed by a stunning sculpture made of stone painted in bronze that depicts the different rituals of the Cordillera tribes, and real Igorots dressed in their traditional clothes. The Botanical Garden does not only boast of its beautiful landscapes, however, you can also find inside is the entrance of the Japanese Tunnel, which is said to lead to parts of Outlook Drive, the Presidential Mansion in Barangay Pacdaga. And now I'm giving the floor to Miss Nina.
Hello everyone, it's me again, your tour guide, Ate Nina. Are we still good? Okay, we are now approaching the place where camera is a must, and let's welcome our destination, the Mines View Park. You will see at your right side the overlooks of the mansion, Wright Park, and the Cordillera Mountains. Yes, you heard it right, and just a few things that are done here are buying souvenirs and taking pictures of the beautiful scenery. It is one of Baguio City's oldest and most well-known tourist destinations. Aside from the natural settings, it is particularly famous among tourists because of the breathtaking view of Baguio City from the observation deck. And to give you more information about Baguio's best destination, here is Miss Ariane. Thank you.
Kaablaw tourist, let me introduce myself. I'm Arian, your tour guide as of this moment. Oh, by the way, Kaablaw means hello in Ilocano. I hope I answered the confusion in your mind. We're now arriving at Benca Museum, where the permanent collection of Philippine national artist Benedicto Cabrera is in several galleries, as well as venues for art shows and exhibitions. But before that, let's get to know more about the man behind this museum. Benedicto Reyes Cabrera received his bachelor's degree in Fine Arts from the University of the Philippines in the year of 1963. Going back, Benca Museum was located in Tuba, Benguet. This art gallery houses hundreds of contemporary Filipino art which gives the value to the cultural heritage of the Cordillera. The museum is divided into galleries, namely the Benca Gallery, Maestro Gallery, Patria Salvador, Cordillera Gallery, Erotica Gallery, Palawan Hall, Philippine Contemporary Art Galleries, Print Gallery, and lastly the Sepia Gallery. Can you look to your right side? My beloved tourist, where you will see the different paintings, drawings, prints, and sculptures. Some of the tribal things and weapons they used from the past are also on display. And now I'm giving the floor to Miss Irish.
Good morning, tourists! Or should I say naimbag nga bigat? I know some of you are confused why I use Ilocano. We're in Baguio. Did you know that Ilocano is the predominant dialect here in Baguio? Once again, I'm Irish, your tour guide that will accompany you in today's adventure. My dear tourists, can you look at your left side because we're now approaching the colors of Stabosa. This place is collectively known as Stobosa, an acronym of the sitios of Stonehill, Butiutiu, and Sadyap of Barangay Balili and La Trinidad. In the year of 2016, the Department of Tourism, with the help of the local government of La Trinidad and Davis Paint, they transformed the place into the Philippines' first and largest community artwork that are inspired by the Rio de Janeiro in Brazil and the Gamcheon Culture Village in Busan of South Korea. Did you know that it ranges from more than 180 houses with 18,000 square meters of land are being painted? The houses were painted by 520 residents and volunteers from the 3 sites. My partner Rosel will tour us in our last attraction here in Baguio.
Thank you, Miss Irish. Mabuhay, tourists! I know others are tired, but hold on, because we are now approaching the newest attraction here in Baguio City, the Igorot Stone Kingdom. It is a stone-built magnet park based on Fantasy Kingdom and rich cultural heritage of Igorots and Cordilleras' different provinces. The structure you will see on your right side represent different symbols of history and culture of Igorots. It was created by Mr. Pio Velasco as a tribute to his mother Rita Gal Velasco, a woman who taught patience and strength to his son. This place aims to spread awareness about Igorots' revolutions. It tells people that Igorots are civilized and culturally developed. It also designed for everyone to learn about the rich culture of Igorots. And that's all for today's adventure. I'm Rosal Manzano, signing off as your tour guide.
Well, as much as I wanted to stay longer here in Baguio City with you, we needed to end this journey to begin a new one. So sad to say goodbye, but of course, thank you so much for choosing Sun Travel and Tours to be part of your journey here, and I hope you enjoyed your tour while sharing your time with us. Few reminders before we leave: don't forget to check your belongings, leave no mark behind, and always be happy. I hope to see you all soon for a new chapter which we, the Sun Travel and Tours, wanted to share again to you. Thank you and God bless. Again, I am Nina, your tour guide, is now signing off.
Hello everyone, I'm your tour guide Andre again. Before we end our tour, I would like to share to all of you a short poem about a life of a student during the pandemic and how traveling and going outside is what gives us life. Life was always fast-paced and we never slowed down until everything stopped when Corona came to town. Now all is quiet and there's peace all around. We've looked into our hearts and kindness we've found. We learn now with our moms that this is a new feature, but we can't wait to get back to our teacher. I miss going outside, going to school, my friends, and my dad. I miss sharing the fun times, and that makes me sad. We've had social distancing picnics, social distancing walks, social distancing hugs, and social distancing talks. I am looking forward to getting away. The beach, the hotel, and a perfect holiday. When it is, I'll throw my arms open wide and shout to the world, we can all go outside. Don't give up on hope, the end is in sight. If we all stick together, we will win this fight. So did everyone get the moral story of the poem? I'm glad to know that. We can all relate that we do travel and go outside to experience the things that we want to achieve in life or what makes us happy. That is all for now. Once again, I'm Kuya Andre. On behalf of Sun Travel and Tours, we would like to thank all of you for choosing us in this city tour. And that is all. Goodbye everyone and have a safe trip.